Hi, I hope all is well wherever you are on this extremely hot Wednesday. I had to remember what day it was. It is so crazy hot, okay? So, first things first, Brina, right? I have never, since I started installing yarn twists, took my twist out in 2 weeks. And I literally installed those 2 weeks ago. But it's hot. It's hot. I don't want nothing on my neck. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to take this out. And I'll twist my own hair. And I would just wear my own hair. And that's what we're doing. So that's what I did. I took them out and I put my own hair. I twisted my own hair. Now I am on break. I do return to my full-time gig in like another, week or so. So before then though, I will probably go ahead and reinstall the yarn twist. But I'm gonna see how I do with these for the next few days to a week and see if I want to maintain it or just put the twist in so I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about this technically, but you know what I'm saying. So, the heat. I've been staying inside. I have been staying inside. It's been too hot to even go on the trails, to the park, all of that. Like, it's been too hot to do any of that. I go out in the morning sometimes to drink my tea over there by the little canal water thing, and it is extremely hot first thing in the morning. And then I learned that it doesn't cool off overnight, so that's just where we at. Now, I have been staying home. Mama hasn't been going anywhere with me that much. No, she hasn't. And then today, we went to the store. Like, we didn't go anywhere yesterday. Yeah, we stayed home yesterday. And we needed something from the store today, so that's what we did. She is so funny. Oh my gosh. She she just she stayed cracking me up talking about the heat, and like every other minute is how hot it is. It's how hot it is. And when we got in the car to get ready to go home, she was moving like so slow. And she said like she said she said that he had done cooked the fried the last few brain cells she had or something like that. And she just had me cracking up so bad. And I do agree. Like, it is that hot. Like, it really, really, really is. And then she told me that we was that the country was under some kind of heat dome. So like a lot of places in the country are experiencing extreme heat. And I'm just like, it's so crazy. Because I am a Florida native. Like, we are. That's my cat. Hold on. So we are not new to this. Like, we really are true to this. I love the summertime. It's my favorite season. Number one, because, it is more sunshine, but unlimited watermelons, because this is watermelon season. I love the summertime. But even for me, the sun child that I am, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't think I've introduced my cats. This is Nathan. Isn't he cute? He's sleepy, but that's Nathan. And then, this is Lucas. And that is a Tree Hill reference. Nathan and Lucas, brothers. they like to come and be wherever I am. They have gotten so clingy and needy in their senior years. They will be 13 coming this December, this Christmas. They will be 13 years old. So that's them. I didn't really have much to say for this video. It just talk about the heat a little bit and my hair. But I am about to get into me some herbs and stuff, but that'll be a separate video. But yeah, this is like crazy. And I will say, you know, because I can handle the heat. Now, back in the day, I would say my early 20s maybe, I went through like a phase of fainting spells, especially on really, really hot days that lasted for about a year. I wouldn't even say my early 20s. That might have even been like my senior year of high school into turning 19. And when I was at one of the nature preserves like last week or so, I experienced that feeling. But by the time we finished the trail, we were out there for a few hours walking. By the time we finished the trail, I felt like some fainting sensation. I experienced that twice at 2 different places. And I was like, okay. So it's different. The heat is this is different. It's so hot. And like, I never see 100 degrees on my car dash ever. And it's saying it. So like, this is just not normal. We went to the beach, but I will say we went to the beach last weekend. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. The water wasn't like hot tub hot or bath water hot, but it felt so good. The sun was not like, you know, cooking us. It was perfection. And so we're going to try again this weekend, possibly. But like I said, you know, I go out there for my morning tea in the morning, and I don't even need to go out and go anywhere. I don't feel the need to, because I done sweated that much being outside just trying to drink my tea. Now I'll step out the door just to, you know, feel a little warmth or whatever, but it's way too hot to be going anywhere, doing anything that's not inside someplace. But I have a week and some change left before I go back to work, so I want to do find a couple of more preserves, but I don't know. I may just have to pick that up when we, you know, go into the fall. If we even get fall weather. And when it's extremely hot like this in the summer, I usually think like our winter is going to be a very real winter. They're not typically cold, but when we experience extremes in other seasons, I feel like the opposite season of that is going to be insane. I'm not claiming it. I'm just saying typically, you know, that's what it be. I'm so glad I took that yarn out. I miss my hair, and it also gives me a good night's sleep. Even though I tend to find like a decent position when I do have yarn twists in, but nothing quite beats, you know, sleeping with just my hair. I noticed that, because a time or two I did wake up with like a little crook in my neck from the placement of the yarn. But that I just switched topics, and now I'm switching back because my 10-minute talk is up. Lips so ashy. See you next time.